Hello. We got a new release in the cycle. Release 17, basically update 17, patch 17. It's got some stuff that I kind of skimmed through it already. Some cool things, a lot of cool things. I mean, every time they put out a big, massive, like 16, 15, 14, there's always big things. Big things. We just got the Pain Train, which is now called the Mag Train, in the previous big update, along with the new season pass. Anyways, what did we get? We got skill-based matchmaking. I'm scared, but I'm happy at the same time. Some people like it, some people don't. I know people that are bad at video games want to be pitted against other bad players. But someone that's okay at the video game likes to fight bad players. So that's cool. I'm curious to see how well this is and what it's really based on. But that'd be dope. Prospector levels. Here's something that back in the day, the devs and I were talking about. Obviously, not just me, but this is something a lot of people have talked about too. But you finish your Fortuna Pass and you don't care about ranked mode, and then you're kind of like, you've played for 6 months, 9 months, a year. Actually, it's closing in on a year. But yeah, so like a progression, something to do. So now we have Prospector levels, and we'll be able to earn banners and other fun things as you level your Prospector up. They're not tied to the Fortuna Pass. They mentioned that down here. So when the Fortuna Pass and stuff resets, your player or Prospector level stays the same. So you constantly can progress. And then stats are another thing that I had discussed a long time ago with some people that obviously it's a big thing. Everybody wants it. So it's not because of me by any means, but it's cool that it's here. And then it makes even more sense because they've got a skill-based matchmaking. So how do you do that? Well, now there's stats. Unfortunately, I logged in and it's not retroactive, although it does make it sound like it is. But maybe my game's not updated. Maybe it's bugged. I don't know. Regardless, it'll be cool going forward to have a stat screen. I'll dive into the game and I'll show some of this stuff off here in a moment. Also, I'm kind of flying through these, whereas normally I read every word. I'll have a link in the description below that you can click on to go there, or you can go to thecycle.game, click on news, click on latest or release notes, and you can come right here. But I'll have a link down below as well. Looks like they've increased the Quick Suit, Dragonfly, and Augment base health and shields by 100 each. And then the level 2 and 5 bonuses are plus 50 instead of plus 100. I haven't played. I've been on vacation for like a month. I'm wondering if everybody's just rocking the punch suit. I'm having a massive brain fart. Anyways, the suit that's not mentioned, the tanky suit. Weapon balances. Stagger values for weapons on all AI opponents has been reduced. Really? Yes, we're looking at you, Bulldog and Scarab users. Okay, fair enough. Fall-off damage has been removed completely. You will now deal the same amount of damage at close range as at long range. Maximum range for weapons still apply. As a consequence, all mods previously improving effective range will now increase projectile speed. Interesting. Wonder why. Just testing to see how it plays out. Removed the increased spread value when aiming down the sights. Added some spread increase on all weapons when airborne. It is, after all, rather hard to be accurate when falling from a 10-meter high cliff. Okay. The bolts from the mod chain reaction mod will now be properly absorbed by kinetic shields. The recoil improvements from the mod heavy stock have been reduced from 50% to 10%. In-match weapon upgrades have been adjusted to the removal of effective range. So, if I'm reading that right, based on all the increased range mods are changed to projectile speed. If you have a weapon that has an effective range buff at level 1 or level 2, it's now just a 5% damage buff. Bulldog had some changes. Long Shot, Karma, Kinetic Arbiter, C-32, Basilisk, Comrade. Increased delay between shots from 0.8. Reduced projectile speed from 5 to... I was seeing a lot of Comrades last time I played. Alright, abilities. General. Removed the use of abilities when down but not out. Oh! Finally! Finally, I approve. I approve. Directional warp, warp bomb. Let's see. Directional warp travels 5 meters less. Warp bomb got a 4-meter increase. Cooldown reductions, cooldown reductions, cooldown reductions. Cooldown reduction on grenade. Heavy turrets down to 1. Thank God. Injured turrets 1. Cooldown, cooldown, cooldown reductions. Health boost. Removed the health regeneration boost. Changed the plus 5-second duration to 5-second cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Oh! That's my go-to. I've been using that since I started playing the game. And I always upgrade to level 1 for the 5 seconds. Alright, moving on. We got the 3 different aerial strikes. Increased the cooldown. Increased. So 5 seconds longer. Oh, it takes less time to activate. That's good, because when you place it, everybody has a year and a half to get out of the circle. So maybe that'll start making these. I don't think I've ever been hit by any of these. So that should help. Do they do that to all of them? Damage increase. Increase the cooldown. Increase the. Oh, interesting. Decreased activation. So 1 second quicker. 1 second quicker. Cooldown reduction. Looks like everything's getting cooldown reductions. Orbital barrage. Increased damage. 1 second faster to activate. Cooldown reduction. Safeguard. Decrease the cooldown from 50 to 30 seconds. Increase the decrease the duration from 30. Oh God. Protective shell. Decreased cooldown from 40 to 35. Increased duration from 3 to 4. Increased cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction. Everything's going to be active more frequently, but not last as long. That's what it seems like so far. Triage sphere. Reduced the healing from 50 to 40. Decreased duration from 20 to 15. And they increased the radius from 10 to 20. Interesting. Oh, and they took away the bonus healing for 5-second duration to put it back to where it originally was. Huh. Skirmish sphere. Removed the healing altogether. So just a damage bubble. Increases damage from 25 per second to 40, but the duration is shorter. Yeah, everything's getting cooldown reductions, and they don't last as long. Healing aura. Increases healing from 15 to 25. The duration was reduced by 5 seconds. The radius was increased by 5 meters. Then cooldown reduction turned into duration. And duration. Oh, they just flipped them. Stand your ground. Removed the bonus to health regen. Removed all bonuses related to recoil, reload, equipped, unequipped, and ADS. Defense and movement are now the only values affected by the ability. Kind of like that. I used to use this with Boxer, not the punch suit, the Boxer suit. I used to use this with Boxer back in the day. Level 1, cooldown reduction. Adrenaline shot. Removed the reductions to health, regenerate, and health regen delay altogether. Level 1 upgrade changed from duration to cooldown reduction. Cloaking. Reduced cooldown from 35 to 30. Decreased duration from 15 to 10. Again, durations are decreased and cooldowns are decreased. Level 1 upgrade changes from the duration to cooldown and more cooldown. Concealment cloak. Removed the 20% increased damage I didn't even know that. I've never used any of the cloaks. Removed the 10% movement penalty after cloak. Didn't know that either. Cooldown reduction. Duration reduction. Evasion cloak. Reduced the cooldown. Decreased the duration. Duration increase turned into cooldown reduction and cooldown reduction. Yeah, everything is going to be more readily available and not last as long. Contracts, cycle spikes. Simplified the values of the contract. Every crystal will now be worth 1 point. Pickup times are still different from crystal to crystal. Really? Okay. Scoring in solo has been increased. Scoring in duo has been decreased. Cycle spikes will now happen a bit later than before during the match. Minerals. Epic mineral clusters will now appear 2 minutes into a match. Use this time to gear up and gather some credits. Values have been simplified to multiples of 100 for easier readability. Salvage drones, 2 minutes into the match. Zeal shards, 2 minutes into the match. Mag train. Train console interaction time has been reduced from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. Now tailored for easier yoinking. I like it. Time between scoring ticks has been increased from 8 seconds to 9 seconds. In other words, points will build up a bit more slowly. Bright caps. The central bright cap deposit is now the only deposit station available. Ooh. This is an experiment to see if it creates more conflict around depositing and if it allows players to get back their stolen bright caps easier. Should just have a stream where we just camp the bright cap station. The whole stream. Laser drill. Values have been simplified for easier readability. Same thing with uplink. Miscellaneous. Ranked mode is back and working as it should. There will be no recall batteries in ranked modes now. If you get foamed, you're foamed for good. The loadout screen has been reworked to be more intuitive and easier to navigate. Modding will now work as intended. Clicking on a mod slot will now take you directly to the mod slot, for instance. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys saw my Release 16 video, but it's a pretty menu system, but I preferred the old one better. It just could be because I'm old and don't like change, but maybe some of the things that I was not liking about it are fixed with some of the CUI changes. Actions in the loadout menu are now clearly indicated. You can easily choose and differentiate between modding and swapping. Increase the safety time after breaking a pact from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. We hope this will help prevent pacting with another player just to remove their shields and shoot them dead. I mean, isn't that the whole point? The risk and the reward? That's... Side story. Division has a mode called the Dark Zone. You go into this area and you have a PvE-EVP area. That's one of the things I relate. People ask me about the cycle. It's the Dark Zone, 100% from Division. But you run around. You don't really pact with people, but it's got voice communication, so you can kind of team up with people or whatever, talk to people through your voice or chat, whatever. Then you can actually group up if you want, not in a pacting system, but you can literally pact up. Over time, there was enough people, I'm not going to throw any names out, that complained that it was unfair, because in the Dark Zone, it was full-blown PvP with PvE. So you're in there doing PvE or PvP or whatever. Somebody gets something, they go to an extraction zone, you kill them, you take their shit. You could shoot them at any time, which was the whole anxiety, the thrill, the fun, the trash talking, this backstabbing, that's what you expected when you went in there. It changed. You now have to sit there. If you want to kill other players in the Dark Zone, the PvP zone, there's no more a fear that person's going to shoot me, because they have to hold a button for 5 seconds, and this big-ass bar shows up above their head saying, I'm going to go rogue, which means they're going to try to shoot me. Ruined the Dark Zone, 100%. I get both sides of the story, why this could be a good change. I don't know if it's needed. It is what it is. We hope this will be, yeah. Nests will now only spawn monsters when interacting with them, not when getting close to them. We felt this was creating too much unfun and unfair situations for players. Now nests can be actively triggered for a nice booze of credits and or XP. I like that. Yeah, that is really frustrating. That is super frustrating. That's a good change. The headquarters for Osiris and Korlev are now... Oh! We'll have to check that out, too. You can now put more sprays in Prospect Station, unleash your inner street artist, and go commit some beautiful vandalism. Nice. Nice. What a good change. I don't spray anything, but that's a... Yeah. Good. Quality of life. Weapons will now be automatically reloaded when recalled to the drop pod. Oh, God. Yes, thank you. About time. Shooting an enemy player will outline them for 2 seconds. This is visible by you, your team, and your pack mates. To be honest, I like that change too. Removed question marks from activity map markers. Mineral map markers will now properly disappear from the map once the player moves somewhere else. Added new PvP sounds when hitting a shielded enemy, breaking an enemy's shield, and hitting an unshielded enemy. Ooh, interesting. Integrated new reverb zones and low pass filters for inside and outside environments. And then bug fixes. That's dope. I like the update. Let's go. I know it's a long video. We're just going to swing in really quick. And I want to see what's there. All right, here we are. What do we got? Oh, look at this. Upper right-hand corner. Anything to click on, or is it just a drop down and you unlock things as you go? Upcoming rewards, portrait banner. And then we get a new next title and badge. Greenhorn. Okay, level 10. Career stats, what are we looking at? Overview. So total VPs earned, eliminations, matches played, average per match for VP, max, the biggest you've ever had, KD ratio, max per match, the most kills, average placement matches won, your season progress, some work in progress, challenges completed, passes completed. Oh, that's cool. That's definitely cool. Again, like I said, it doesn't look like it's retroactive. If it is, then it's not doing it for me. Action standing maxed out. You get your solo, duo, and squad stats. Same things from to the left. Then you've got total VPs, average per match, and then max per match. That probably changes per squad and duo also. That's cool. That is way cool. I like that. What else would I want? Just a few ticky-tacky things like headshot accuracy and things like that. That would be cool. But no, this is dope. This is really good. What else was there? Oh. Let's go ahead and run over and check out. Whoa. Things moved. God, I've been gone for a while. We can now go in here. Yeah, talk to this guy. Wait, there's an invisible... Hey! There's invisible ceiling or floor. Cool. And then was the ICA... No, we've always been able to go into ICA. Did they change it at all? Looks the same from here. Okay. And then we want to go look at the core love, right? Right? I don't see graffiti everywhere. Nice. Hey, bud. We sit down yet on chairs? Come on. That'll be the biggest update of all time. If we can sit down on chairs, then best update all time. Guaranteed. Let me see. I don't think you can. Dun. No! Okay. Anyways. Big patch. A lot of cool things. Release 16 was one of my favorite updates I've seen in a long time. I mean, I've liked all the updates, but 16 was good. 16 was huge. 17, I need to get on a play. I haven't played this in a while. I haven't played any games in a while. I've been on vacation. Anyways, I stream nightly, usually between the hours of 8 p.m. to about 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's West Coast United States. Since it's summertime and the COVID stuff, I've been going till 4, 5, 6 in the morning and going later, 9 o'clock. Late nights. I'm live late nights if you want to come hang out. I play too many games, but you can always swing by and check it out and see if I'm doing Cycle. I talk about everything that I play with no matter what game I'm playing on. I'm going to start putting some more videos out. There's a lot of changes since 16 that I need to redo some older videos, so those will be coming. You can follow me on Twitter for news, goofiness, updates as well, at SlyGumbi. We got a Discord. It's not very active, but I got one. Anyways, I'm out. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.